He was not just a footballer, he was a weapon, a warrior, a man who used his goals not only to win trophies, but to stop a war. When Didier Drogba stepped onto a pitch, defenders did not just fear losing, they feared being destroyed. But off the pitch, he carried something heavier than any trophy. He carried the hope of an entire nation, bleeding from civil war. This is the story of the Ivorian boy who left home at 5, became Chelsea's greatest ever striker, and then used football to bring peace to his country. Drogba was born in Abidjan, Ivory Coast, in 1978. At 5 years old, his parents sent him to France to live with his uncle. His father worked in a bank and wanted his son to have a better life. Young Didier did not understand why he had been sent away. He missed his mother, he missed his home. Every few years he would return to Ivory Coast, only to be sent back again. That pain, that sense of displacement, shaped him. He became tough, independent, hungry. Football became his language when words failed. For years, Drogba was not considered special. He bounced between small French clubs, Le Mans, Guingamp, Marseille. It was at Marseille where he exploded. He scored goals for fun and carried the team to the UEFA Cup final. His raw power, his aerial dominance, his ability to score from nothing. Chelsea came calling in 2004, £24 million. Jose Mourinho wanted a monster up front. He got one. Drogba's early Chelsea years were not smooth. He was criticized for diving, for being too physical, for not scoring enough. But Mourinho believed in him. He told Drogba, "You are the best striker in the world, but you don't know it yet." Slowly, Drogba became undeniable. He bullied defenders. He scored in big games. Finals became his stage. He scored in the League Cup final, the FA Cup final. He made Wembley his personal playground. Chelsea won back-to-back Premier League titles. Drogba was the spearhead, but one trophy eluded him, the Champions League. In 2008, Chelsea reached the final in Moscow against Manchester United. The match went to penalties. Drogba stepped up with the chance to win it. He missed, then he got sent off in extra time. Chelsea lost. Drogba was blamed. He knelt on the pitch in tears. The dream was dead. 4 years later, in 2012, Chelsea reached the final again. This time against Bayern Munich in their own stadium. Bayern dominated. They took the lead with 7 minutes left. Chelsea looked finished. Then Drogba rose, a corner swung into the box. He climbed above everyone and headed the ball into the net. Equalizer, extra time, penalties, and guess who stepped up for the final kick? Drogba. The man who missed in Moscow now had the chance to win it in Munich. He placed the ball, he took a breath, he scored. Chelsea were champions of Europe. The man who was blamed 4 years earlier was now immortal. The redemption was complete, but Drogba's greatest moment did not happen on a football pitch. In 2005, Ivory Coast qualified for the World Cup for the first time in their history. The country was in the middle of a brutal civil war, North against South, government against rebels. Drogba grabbed a microphone in the dressing room after qualification. He fell to his knees, tears streaming. He begged both sides to lay down their weapons. He said, "We have proven today that all Ivorians can coexist. Please, for the love of God, put down your guns." That plea helped lead to a ceasefire. Football did not just bring joy, it brought peace. Drogba left Chelsea as their greatest ever striker. 164 goals, 4 Premier League titles, 4 FA Cups, 1 Champions League, the king of Wembley. He played in China, Turkey, and the United States before retiring. But his legacy extends far beyond goals. He is a UN Goodwill Ambassador. He built hospitals in Ivory Coast. He gave millions to charity. The boy who was sent away from home returned as a hero and rebuilt it. Didier Drogba is proof that football is more than a game. It is power. It is hope. It is a voice for the voiceless. He used his goals to win trophies, but he used his platform to save lives. That is what makes him a true legend. If this story moved you, hit that like button and subscribe to Left Foot on the Line. Share this video with someone who needs to hear the story of the warrior who stopped a war. Drop a comment. Was Drogba the greatest big game player in Premier League history? Who should we cover next? Thanks for watching.